Well, hey guys, different little bit of an angle here today. It's going to be it's not going to be a long stream, obviously, because it's just an unboxing video. But I wanted to go ahead and show off the new quadrant. We're going to go ahead and unbox it. It's sitting right over here. I got the camera up at a different angle so that way you can see it. I've gone ahead and added a giveaway. We weren't going to do that today because we normally wouldn't on weird stuff like this, but I thought, hey, what the heck, I'm feeling generous. So we'll do two gift subs to the Mustafa channel at the end of the stream. It'll only be one round of ticket giveaway because I don't think we're going to go that long. So get your tickets in. It's going to be ! Bravo Moose in honor of the Bravo throttle there. And seat back pocket coming in with a tier 1 sub. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't have the alerts on this. This is a weird chat window here, and I'm not used to... Oh, no, it should be on there. Oh, no, I turned it off. Oops, my bad. We'll get some emotes up in chat for Mr. Seatback Pocket. Thank you so much for the 13 months, my friend. Good to see you. Let's see, who do we have here so far? We got Reed came in first, followed by Rothmuller. Kelsey's here. Tangled Rider. Let's see, Brian Gren, Sean McConnell, Black Diamond. The Seatback Pocket, obviously. Nick B. Sims. And Homie Live is here. Yeah, nice hair. I know, right? You don't normally get to see much of it because it's you know, the camera's here and then the headset's on top of it. So, you know, you can see how my thinning hairline, all my flaws exposed for all to see. So, and I'm wearing my black, so it's slimming. I thought about doing this shirtless like Putin, but I thought that would scare people away. So, you know, I'm kidding. Never have considered doing that. Don't worry. You're balding hair. I know. Actually, there is no balding in my family. It's just receding hairlines. Like you see it kind of going up at an angle like this. My dad's is even worse. It goes further up back. So it'll thin and recede, but it shouldn't go bald. There's on either side of my family, there's no history of balding. So unless I shave my head, which I don't plan on doing that either. So anyway. Oh, good times. Don't get to normally see much of it, but now I can. What do you use? Hair Club? yes, the Hair Club for Men. No, if you must know, no, it doesn't matter. I don't actually put anything in my hair special aside from just the shampoo I use in the shower. So, anyway, so what we're gonna do, I know that you're all here to see the unboxing, so we might as well get to it. You're all good. Don't worry. Oh, I honestly don't care. I'm very self-deprecating. So yeah, you can make fun of me all you want. I honestly don't care. I just steer into the skid. I've been making fun of myself for years, so it's all good. All right. So first of all, a little bit of background on this. So for those of you that aren't aware of what I'm talking about here, the Honeycomb Bravo Throttle Quadrant is probably one of the most anticipated hardware items of this last year, and probably even the last year and a half. It was first showcased to where we could see it. They teased us with it long before, but we first got to get our hands on it at Flight Sim Expo in Orlando, and that seems like a really long time ago because we've actually been past a Flight Sim Expo that should have happened but didn't because of COVID. Which I hope, if any of you are into the whole, like, what my New Year's wish is and everything like that, everything should be COVID to go away, by the way. But we didn't get to do, it was supposed to be here in, really? Every time I start streaming. Every dang time. I put this on silent. We were supposed to be in Las Vegas. That was going to be super exciting. We had it there the 2 years prior, and but it got canceled because obviously COVID. So, but we got to see it in Orlando, got to touch it, play with it. It was more of a prototype then. It was awesome then. They announced pre-orders for it. We're going to be going on sometime in August. We're going to be going on sale in September. And then they had this huge issue with the pre-order process because basically a bunch of bots went in and just bought them all out as soon as it opened. So very few people got their hands on it on the initial pre-order, and a lot of people were upset. Honeycomb, to their credit, went back and canceled all the bot orders and said, one per customer, and we're going to do it so you can get it in phases. So we'll show you, if you get it in, you'll get either week 1 production, week 2 production, week 3 production. I'm not sure how far up they went, but I ended up on week 3 production when I pre-ordered mine in September. And then so that meant it was supposed to finish the production on December 16th. Oh, sorry, on earlier than that, and then ship on December 16th, I think is what it was. And coming out of Hong Kong. Well, so I got the notification that it was shipping out of Hong Kong around the 16th. I was like all excited. Yes, it'll probably get here before Christmas. And it sat in Hong Kong for a few days, and then FedEx took it to Osaka in Japan, and it sat there for a day or two. And I went, okay, now it's time to come to the States. And then it went back to Hong Kong. I still don't know if that was like accurate or not, because it seems like either someone goofed up or put it on the wrong pallet. I don't know what the heck. But it actually went back to Hong Kong and stayed there for another 2 days. So it went back in Hong Kong. It's like a week now. It's just been sitting in Hong Kong. Finally, it went back to Osaka, and then it stayed there again for a few days. I'm going, oh, you got to be kidding me. What is going on? And it was funny because of the Tuesday of, I think it was Tuesday, maybe it was Wednesday, before Christmas, I was actually looking at it, and I pulled up Flight Tracker, and I went, okay, what FedEx flights come out of Osaka? Do they go straight to the mainland? Do they have to go through Anchorage? You know, just trying to see how much, like a daily, is it every few days? What's the deal here? And so I saw there was a daily to Oakland, and Oakland is like our nearest FedEx hub, and we actually have a flight that goes, so 757 that goes straight between here and Oakland on a daily as well. And I thought, okay, well, at least it's only got one more hop to get to the States. It should be on that flight to Oakland. And there was actually a 777 in the air at that moment, about halfway between Oakland and Osaka. And I thought, it wouldn't be funny if it was on there. Well, I got the notification that night that it had arrived in Oakland. So it was on that plane. I just happened to be tracking it, and I didn't even know. It was kind of cool. So anyway, so it arrived in Oakland, and then it said it wasn't going to be delivered till after Christmas. So it came today. I got it at the office, and I was super excited. I have not opened it yet. And we're going to do that on stream. Before we do that, I'm just going to catch up here with chat. So yeah, the saga with Microsoft Flight Sim continues, and I'm even more pissed now about that. So, and if any of you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear. Smiley Beaches continuing their gift sub from T-Bird. Thank you so much, Smiley Beaches. That's awesome. I don't know why it's not doing a notification for that, though. It should be. The alert box is running. Is it... Oh, you know what? I know why. I'm an idiot. It's behind the camera, so you can't see it. So maybe it did run, and I have no idea. I don't have my headset on, so I can't hear anything that's going on in the stream. Frozen J got his today. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to text him and be like, hey, yeah, you got yours too. So anyway, thank you, Smiley Beaches. You're in week 89 production. Is it seriously? Oh, dang, that sucks. Yeah, if you drag your feet, then yeah, you could be back a ways. Everyone's getting a default. Yeah, so it probably of that week 3 production, they all probably got delivered around today, would be my guess. Let's see. Smiley Beaches, how you doing? I didn't hear it. Okay, so I don't know what. Oh, well, let me see. Is the alert box thing? No, it should be there. I'll see if I can watch it. Actually, let me try something here real quick, just because I want to. For my own edification, for some reason, OBS, all kinds of sound settings, I had to like reset things because this, for some reason today, it was all weird. I'm just going to test that real quick. Okay, there it goes.
You know, they say if you can't say anything
so
nice,
that's
don't
working
say anything
now. Okay,
at all.
so it should, if it goes, that was just a little test.
I'm sorry.
Thing there.
Keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Microsoft, sorry. So Microsoft Flight Simulator, changing subjects here a little bit. Leading up to the Cannonball Run, when I updated, I have no sound in the sim. And by no sound in the sim, I just mean the game part of the sim. Like when I'm in the menus and stuff, I can hear the clickings, I can hear the menu music. Even when I'm in the game and that little pop-down menu that comes down, that you have your little options across and you run your mouse over, you hear this little I have that sound. So the sounds are working. The sim is sending sound to the sound card or whatever you want to call it. But there's no engine sound, no environment sound, no nothing. It's just dead silent. And no buttons click, nothing. Terrible. So I messed with stuff. I did a whole bunch of updates. And after doing those updates, I booted the sim and the sound was back. And I went, great, right? This was Christmas Eve. Went, sweet, we solved the problem. It was just a Windows update thing. Apparently something needed some, who knows what, but we're good. So I went to parents for Christmas, didn't think about it, came back Christmas Day, late evening, pulled up the sim to make sure everything was hunky-dory, and no sound again. And I went, you've got to be kidding me. Tried it again Saturday morning, no sound. And there was no way I was doing a 20-plus hour stream with no sound. That just wasn't going to happen. So that was depressing. Tried a number of things, refreshing settings, whatever. So I finally have resigned myself to reinstalling the game. This is where it pisses me off. So I did the game reinstall, reset thing, and it's re-downloading it, obviously. But my internet speed here is about 200 meg down. It's good. It's really good. When I installed this game the first time, back in August, when everybody was doing it, by the way, it downloaded and installed in about 2.5 hours. I mean, it was pretty lickety-split quick. I mean, it's because it didn't take that long. 120 gigs to download at 200 megabits is lightning fast. Now, today, I let it run starting last night when I went to bed around midnight. Got up this morning, looked at it at 9 a.m. It had downloaded 21 gigs from midnight to 9. So I let it keep running. From this morning till now, when I got home, it's downloaded another 12 gigs. It has 70 some odd gigs left to go. And it's had an entire day, we're coming up on 24 hours. I don't understand what's going on. I keep speed testing my internet. We're not anywhere near our cap, so they're not slowing me down. The speed test shows 200 megabit down. I did the little tricks Microsoft says to go in and do under the hood to make sure everything's opened up. I don't have any firewalls or any virus because I don't run any of that stuff anyway. So I don't know what's going on. It's taking forever. It's annoying. Anyone has any suggestions, I'm open to them. So that's that. That's the worst way to have sound. I know, right? Absolutely. Week 898 production? Oh, that's even worse. Oh my gosh. I got notification mine should ship out to me by my pod store on the 30th. I have not bothered to track it yet. Oh, all right. Awesome. So why are you mad? Yeah, that's why I'm mad, because their update borked my sim, and now their download servers won't download in any reasonable amount of time. So that's why I'm mad. How you doing, Rogue Army? And Arrow Raider, how's it going? Let's see here. I've waited since the announcement of Memphis 2020 until the release date to find out my PC was too slow, and now I'm waiting to get the new Xbox. I've waited for about a year. Oh, there we go.
They
now
say
the
if you
alert's
can't say
working.
anything nice, don't say anything at all.
That is that Rogue Army following? Yeah,
Sorry.
awesome.
Yeah, keep going. I don't know where that came from. Go
Thank you
ahead.
for the follow, my friend. Make sure you get yourself a ticket to the giveaway. It's exclamation point Bravo Moose today for the. We're gonna give away 2 free subs to the Mustafa channel at the end of this. Could you have Microsoft Sound set to a frequency that older folks can't hear? No. You have to also think about how many updates there have been since. I probably added a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, the total amount was still around 120 gigs. That's what the initial download was back in the day. So, yeah, no, it's not an issue of it's just 3 times as big. I see the total that it's downloading. It's not downloading any more than it would have before. So, anywho. B-Dubs, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome, buddy. I have no suggestions to actually help, but I have a pretty good net and PC, and each install took me 5 to 6 hours. Well, even then, 5 to 6 hours would have been done last night. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. And my PC's rocking, so. We're doing an unboxing, B-Dubs, and we're just about to get to the main event, because I was just airing my grievances. It's like Festivus. There's the airing of grievances, I think, right? For those of you that watch Seinfeld. All right, let's grab this thing over here. Made the mistake of setting it too far away. All right, here it is. You have a computer? No, not a computer issue. We're doing Microsoft Flight Sim. Borked after their last update. I had no sound in the sim, and now I'm reinstalling it, but to do that I have to re-download it, and the download is taking the same amount of time Christopher Columbus took to get from Spain to the New World. So there's that. Anyway, Fragile, yeah, exactly, it must be Italian. Yeah, 2020, go figure. I know, it's par for the course. So anyway, this is how it ships. This is exactly how it came from FedEx. The Honeycomb Bravo. It looks very similar to when I got my yoke from Honeycomb. Very similar type of box. I think the yoke might have been it's probably about the same amount of size box, maybe a little bigger. But yeah, so let's get to it, shall we? Let's see what is in Really? You can't just follow the line? No. This is also the first unboxing video I've ever done on stream or video. So there's that. So, and inside this box, as you can start to see now, there it is. And so what I'm going to do in order to get this out, I'm actually going to bring this over here. Because I got to tip it. This is where I drop it and break it. There we go. Move that away. There we go. Haha! Honeycomb, look at that. Beautiful. Balsa wood rubber pedals, that's right. That's right. So, and then on the back here, you can see all the various little options and setups. So it comes with a few different stuff for airliner setup versus private pilot setup and things like that. So now we got to get this little, I think this is just a little, yeah, the little fancy skirt that's on the box. Take that away. Commander Solo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Texas, beautiful, lovely.
And Commander Solo coming in with 35 bits. Thank you, my friend, for the bits. Very generous of you. All right, so here we go. So we've got... So I think what I'm going to do, actually, at this point, I'm going to set this down. So I can better take out and display for you what is coming out of the box. So you've got these guys, these little boxes here. This one says General Aviation, so this should be the little adapters for the throttle for General Aviation. And there you go, you can see those right there. So you've got the prop, the mixture, and then the regular throttle settings for that. So you got six altogether, which looks very similar to, and I'll show you in a little bit, the quadrant I'm retiring is my CH throttle quadrant. That will be going away today. And thanks for watching. Quiet you. And that is basically very similar to the setup I've got there. Chris coming in with a, oh my goodness.
Everything here is immediately followed by
what is 5 gift sub bomb? 5 gift sub bomb. Thank you very much, Chris. Very, very generous of you, sir. Congrats to Reed, Given to Fly, B-Dubs, Eric WC, 300, 600, and Tangled Rider on getting those complimentary gift subs courtesy of Chris H. 0184. Thank you so much, my friend. That's very generous of you.
We're finally where we belong.
Can I have the CH Throttle Quadrant? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I gotta see what.
The internet is a
I may actually
completely
have
different
use for
culture,
still,
isn't it?
in
You
some
said
sense.
it. Everything here is immediately followed by
around that. I'll
sarcastic
explain that
comments
later
and nasty
after I discover
responses.
what exactly I've got to work with
We're
here.
finally where we belong.
Thanks for the gift sub. Yeah. Saw one person unbox, and the handles was the only thing in the box. Well, the handles is not the only thing in the box. That's one box.
You said it.
So there's
Everything here is immediately followed
the
by
next box in
sarcastic
here
comments and nasty responses.
is the commercial
We're finally where
throttles
we
box. There we go. Gotta get away from the Statler and Waldorf heckling over there.
The internet is a completely
And
different
there
culture,
we go.
isn't it?
You said it. Everything
So
here
there
is
those are, if you
immediately
can see
followed
those. So
by
you've got the 4
sarcastic
throttles, and
comments
this is again for an
nasty
airliner
responses.
setup.
Yep.
So you've got
We're finally
4
where we
throttles, a
belong.
speed brake lever, and a flap handle there that you can add on there. So that's pretty cool. And the way these guys, like this is number 3 here. So now this is what I've been super excited about the Bravo 4 is so you've got the throttle. Well, that's interesting. Good momento. Huh. Is that a misprint? I think it is. Oh my gosh. The one I happened to grab. All right, so check this out. This is hilarious. I don't honestly care. Rotate for 2 engine configuration. Oh! Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. then would 1... Wait a minute. Shouldn't 2 have 1 on it then? This is 2 and 2. Okay, I think there is a reason for it, but it's not clear to me yet. So notice it says 3. I don't know if you can see that. And the camera's probably not going to focus on it, so maybe it says 3. But on the back, it says 2. And this rotates. There's a little sticker on here. It says rotate 180 degrees for 2 engine configuration. So I'm wondering if this one only goes in the number 3 slot, but then the number 2 engine should have a rotate and be 1, so it can be 1 and 2. So I'm a little confused by this. But anyway, what I was getting at, the really exciting thing is, you check this out, it's got a thrust reverser. So yeah, thrust reversing is an option in this aircraft. Now, I've got a thrust reverser option on my CHO because it's got a pass detent that I have to kind of hover over, which gets a little shady. And for those of you, it's not my mistake. It's possibly their mistake, but I'm sure it makes sense for something. But I find it odd that only one of those would have that. But because all the other ones are labeled correctly on the back and front, only number 3 is different, and I find that odd. So I'll read the instructions at some point, and I'm sure it will make it aware. The counting shall be 3. Yes, Captain Tim. Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. He broke it already. I didn't break anything. Nothing is broken. Nothing is broken. And the foam pack was empty. Oh my gosh, that's messed up. All right. Let's try and make sure I don't. It's the 3A hydraulic switch for the CRJ. Nicely done, aerator. Yeah. Yes, nicely done, dude. Is that elk unboxing some high tech? Time 323. Good to see you. That you must have been in Sim Caesars when DeLorean called me that elk guy, which I found absolutely hilarious. All right, so anyway, we're going to get back to that in a little bit. I'm sure we'll solve that mystery as we go as to why that's like that, but at the moment I don't care. Because labels aren't the end all for me. But anyway, so that's the commercial box. Moving on to what should be the main event, but there's a lot of foam. There is a lot of foam. The foam requires 2 hands. Get out of the way. Well, our box is not empty. Never fear.
I didn't expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition.
Is here. There we go.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
It looks pretty. It looks pretty. Oh, yeah. So there she blows. So again, it doesn't have the thrust levers in it because those are in the boxes. As reveal. Oh gosh. Sim Caesar. That's only for that. Sim Caesar. That's for our private stream later. That's funny. It has these nice little guards on them, by the way. These little, these kind of rubbery foam guards. So when you don't have stuff in here, you can kind of keep those slots protected when you don't have a throttle in. And then you got all of a sudden the a bunch of panel switches up here, press switches here for autopilot functions. You have some heading and other selections here. There's a increment knob. I'm assuming this will operate whatever you're set on here. So if you're on alt, then this will do alt altitude. If you're on heading, it'll do heading. Autopilot master switch.
You know, they say if you can't say anything
there's a knob here to increase the or decrease the tension on the throttle quadrant as a whole. You have a trim wheel right here, which is going to be very helpful flying the GA aircraft. You wouldn't really want to be trimming a commercial airliner with this thing, but when you're flying GA, this is super helpful. And a gear handle, gear up and down. That's going to be super cool. The rest of it, for those of you familiar with the Honeycomb yoke, looks very similar, the housing, and in fact, the way it mounts is identical for the most part. It's got that little nub there, and I'll show you here in a second when I pull that out. The mounting pad. Just get rid of it. It's like Christmas in here, all the packaging and stuff away. B. Draper's in the house. Hello, sir. Just got the shipping notification last night. Oh, nice. Well, so Sim, we'll see if yours. Let me know if yours sits in Hong Kong for a few days, goes to Osaka, and then goes back to Hong Kong like mine did. Because I'm really curious if that's par for the course or if mine just had a fluke. So I'd really like to know. Star Lugo, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. What if they shipped you just foam? Yeah. Oh, Tybe, you're DeLorean. Oh, got it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's true. I don't think I've ever seen your name in chat, just in the Discord. So you are DeLorean. Got it. Let's see. Oh, Philip's on. Are you the... Okay. Did you...
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
That's right. I actually heard that one come through. Yeah, I'm just curious what you sent me. Yeah, picture of me. Oh, gosh. I didn't ruin anything. The Philip right there, Philip Bergman 86, that is my brother, for those of you that are curious. Hello, all you have here. President J was ping-ponging around Asia, too. Oh, good. So it wasn't just mine. I feel better now. Scotty Too Hottie coming in with 12-month sub. Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate that, buddy.
Here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments.
Which button dings the flight attendant? Whichever one I decide will ding the flight attendant. So there's some literature here, obviously, that comes with it. Some how-tos, some wheres and why-fors. Oh, look at that. Speaking of CRJ, little CRJ cockpit there in Flight Simulator. Aerosoft, getting their little plug-in for their impending aircraft release. That's not ping-ponging, that's Asian efficiency. There's nothing efficient about going somewhere and coming right back. That's not efficient. That's we forgot something or we misfiled something. Yeah, not quite. Sim Caesar coming in with a gift sub to let's see, Huron in Hong Kong. Nice, thank you very much, Sim Caesar.
Yep.
Don't forget, guys, if you're following, get yourself a entry into the giveaway. It's exclamation point Bravo Moose today, not Ticket Moose, and we'll do 2 free subs at the end of the stream. So here is the mounting pad. This is pretty typical per Honeycomb. The little Honeycomb pattern here. Hexagons are the bestagons. CPG Gray says so. It has 2 ways that you can either do it with the clamps, which are somewhere here. There we go. You get 2 of these guys, these bad boys, and we'll clamp to your desk. This is what I use because this is the most solid method. I've got a nice thick desk. These work fantastic, and let me undo this here and just run it down a little bit. But these just go over the top here like so, clamp onto your desk, boom, done. And then this thing will attach onto that nubbin, and there's some little twisteroos that'll tighten that up, and it seals it up to that. There also is a giant suction cup right here, and that's what you use these little updos for, is to break the suction if you need to take this off. But if you can do it with the clamps, it's always better. The suction cup, I'm sure, works fairly well, but I would think after suctioning over and over and over again, it's probably going to lose its suctioning ability. So if you can use the clamps, even better. And then, of course, it also comes with the
internet is a completely different culture, isn't it?
USB-C type.
Everything here is immediately followed
standard
by
USB
sarcastic comments and
oh my goodness, are we in a hype train? We are in a hype train. Oh my goodness. Where's my hype train sounds? The hype train going. Level 3 hype train already. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. Look at Christmas now and the hype train coming too.
Yep.
And who gifted all these subs? Who did this? Oh, Hero in Hong Kong is gifting 5 tier. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That is
a completely
super
different culture,
awesome of you.
it.
So congrats to Rogue Army, Killer Reflector, Heli Fixer, Fifth Dab, and Abelars. And oh my goodness, we've already gotten 100% of the tier 3. We're on to a tier 4 hype train, it looks like. That didn't take long. B. Draper coming in with another 5 gift subs. My goodness. Sim Caesar coming in with 100 bits.
Yep.
You're already out of your 35 or whatever that you had to give on the New Year's Eve stream. It's right, hype train. Pizza Pie Polly's here. How you doing? So congrats to Look Sharp, the Rav, Newfie Smokester. Tigger or Tiger, it looks like it's two G's, T-I double gutter, Tigger 65 and Cheester, congrats on getting those gift subs. WD person, how you doing? Welcome. Let's see, and the love just continues. Yeah, suction cup works very well. That is what I used. Stuck it down a year ago. Yeah, so if you're gonna leave it, the suction cup will work just fine. With my honeycomb with the honeycomb yoke, I have to move it every time I do truck sim because I got to put the wheel there, and so it ends up, you know, in the course of like once a week getting moved off the desk. And so I didn't want to do the suction cup for that reason, so.
Followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Did you get it a while ago? I've been trying to buy one. Well, no, I pre-ordered it. Pizza pie. Oh, that's mayo, by the way. I pre-ordered it back in September when it first went on sale for pre-order, and it only finally shipped in December. So yeah, they're going to be hard to find now for a while because they just went so fast. So that's everything. You can see here on the back. You've got these little guys here. That's what spins down and holds it to that little nubbin. And then obviously the USB goes right there. So what we're going to do now, since the unboxing is now done, I'm going to try setting it up, and we'll actually move the camera here in a moment because I want to show you what's leaving and where it's going and kind of what I'm excited about. The internet is a completely different culture, isn't it? Offsked Descent is in the house. Welcome, Mr. Offsked. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you, my friend.
Nasty responses. Yep.
Basically, let's see, ever since Brady. Oh, yeah. What's football? Yeah, I've kind of lost interest in football this year, too, because my Jaguars are one and however many games there's been. So yeah, we can't win to save our life. So we got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the level 4 hype train. And, as I say that, Scotty Too Hottie comes in to save the day. Scotty Too Hottie, welcome, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you so much for that 5 gift sub bomb. You are amazing, sir. 5 gift subs going to what does that say? Restaurant.
The internet is a completely different
Restart
culture,
Man?
isn't it?
Restart Man? I don't know. 67. DA727, Freak 49, PHBFI, Oscarilla 245, and Honcho_M. Congrats, guys, on getting those gift subs there. Oh man, you guys are just full of love today. This is awesome. And this isn't even the end of the year stream. So while I've got all of the hype going, let's just preview. So New Year's Eve, guys. I think I may have originally told SimCaesar 6 p.m. I'm going to do 6:30 just to coincide with all the other stuff I normally do in the evenings. 6:30 New Year's Eve.
Everything here is immediately followed by
New Year's Eve. 6:30. We're going to do a stream from then till midnight, hopefully featuring Twitch things. I'm trying to get an answer from the company about when it shuts down. They say it shuts down January 1st. Well, there are like 24 time zones on this planet, and so if they shut down when January 21st hits the international date line, we'll still be in bed from the previous day. If they wait until it goes through the entire planet, then we're fine. And if it shuts down on Eastern time, then 3 hours before our midnight it shuts down. So I just don't know. So if anyone knows, I'd love to hear it, but that's what I'm trying to find out.
Go ahead.
Mazel tov on the Bravo. Still waiting to order my nice Hawk Driver 101. Are you going to keep the current quadrant as a backup? I might, yeah, who knows? Like I said, there may be a use for it because it's got these really nice switches on the front of it that have been worked well for using with the truck sim. So I may keep it as like a button box kind of thing for that. I don't know. It will definitely be a backup, at least for the near future, because if this thing was to poop for some reason, then I just don't have any throttles, and that would be bad. Try to time your raid for 8 to 8:30. Things to dread about being an airline pilot. You have to work over the holidays. Yeah.
Scooter?
7:30 your time. Got it.
Video conferences.
Let's see. Just hosted the stream. Oh, thank you for the host, Chrissy Mantia 2. Thank you. Girls in chat. CVI, geez, at this rate, you need to think about becoming a Just Change. I know, right? I've got like tons of people coming in here and giving all this hype, and I'm not even flying anything. Like we're just gonna start doing fireside chats with Moose. I'm gonna put up a little thing in the back here. We'll just complain about different things. I think that would go well. but this is working out pretty well. Let's see. Hubert Fam, hello, welcome to the stream. We're just doing the unboxing here of the, for those of you that came in and haven't seen it yet, this is the new Honeycomb Bravo Throttle. I'm about to move the camera to give you a peek at what the current one looks like, and then the process of actually installing this. So we're not done yet. We're actually going to set this thing up. But right now I'm just trying to catch up on chat, and it's going crazy. We're at level 5 hype train at the moment, and so we're looking forward to completing that. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. And Dragon 40th, hello. Bravo is a pain in Microsoft, not bad. I don't care about the setup pains because nothing was matched for my CH stuff. So I had to go through and do it manually in CH anyway. I'm used to that. In fact, I prefer when stuff has to make me manually do it because it forces me to know the ins and outs of how that hardware works and fully customize it. When it does it for me, it's a little scary because I always feel like, okay, what did it do that I didn't want it to do? So I understand some people just love the ease of that. I'm not an ease person. I want to understand it person. And generally speaking, in the spectrum of things, the more ease, the more user friendliness, the less you actually see and understand of it. And when something breaks, it's harder to figure out why. Things will break, and I want to know why so I can prevent them or I can fix them. It's hard to fix and prevent when you don't know why something works anyway. So that's my little spiel. How is it different from the other... from the other streams? How dare you? Ooh, that was a nice little snort there. Sorry about that. Talk about the airline contract does wonders to spur conversation. I'll bet. Yeah. That's all I think of is the, what is the living the dream. And then the union's making us do this. Oh, man. You haven't even started setting it up. I have had mine for 2 weeks and still not fully up. Oh, gosh. All right, so hype train success. What did we get? Was it only level 4? Did we finish level 5? I think it was only level 4. Yeah, strong support, level 4. That's good. Thanks, guys, for the level 4 hype train. That was amazing. You guys are awesome. Let's see. Oh, I received an emote. I'll share that. Yes, hello. A choo-choo. Hype Baird. Is that like Robin's minstrels who get eaten in Monty Python and there was much rejoicing? Moose or chat, is there any entry-level flight stick that you recommend? So, yeah, actually, where is that thing? It's right here. This is a pretty good one right here. It's dusty because I don't use it very often, obviously. But this is a Thrustmaster T16000. And this'll do the trick. You've got a little throttle thing right here. You've got full axis control, a number of buttons here. And this was like $50-$60, something like that. There are actually cheaper ones you could do too. But this one, this is a nice kind of run-of-the-mill, mid-price, get you into it and do it. I'm actually about to start trying to see about using this for my Airbus thing so I can actually be a little more realistic with regard to the fact that they use the stick and not the yoke. But, yeah. Thrustmaster T16000M, maybe? I don't know. There was a letter after it, I think, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. It's actually, by the way, that's the exact same stick for the most part that the new Thrustmaster TCA stick uses. They just reskinned it to look like an Airbus. So there you go. Are you American? Yes, I am. I'm from California, here in the Great Central Valley of California. Big news from X-Plane coming very soon. Oh, okay. Like your stream chair. Yeah, this is my gaming chair that I bought at Office Depot a few Christmases ago on Black Friday for $100. It's not too bad. The padding in the butt area is starting to go because it's not the thickest in the world. So that's what you get for $100 versus like the gaming chairs that are like $400. I've been curious about those and thought maybe yes, but at the same time, I have no way of trying them out, and I'm skeptical about paying $400 on a chair that may be just as comfortable as this one, and this was $100. And the the money saver in me goes, eh. So anyway. TCSI stick is also good. Yeah, exactly. It's basically the same thing too. So, I mean, I think it's a little updated, but not by much. Checking it out now. Yeah, nice. Looks like it has been a while since you used that. Yes, it has. It has. What I'd really like to do, and Thrustmaster actually had a product originally for this that they discontinued, it looks like, because I saw it, but it wasn't available anymore. And maybe they're doing it again now that they've got that TCA product. But it was like, it's a platform that can be...
in a hostile environment. Kowalski, we'll need to win the hearts and the minds of the natives.
It's like, what am I hearing?
Special tactical
It's a platform that you can mount to the desk that actually drops down, so you can have the stick more at arm level. So I could rest my arm on the armrest and hold the stick. I'm pushed far back from my desk right now because of the unboxing, and that would allow me to feel more better with using that, as opposed to having my arm up over the desk doing it, because then your arm's just wearing out. With the yoke, my elbows actually rest on the side sticks here, on the side armrest, and so that makes it nice. So, oh yeah, we're setting it up. Don't worry, we're getting there. We're getting there. How much the new throttle? The new throttle was $250, I think it was $250. The yoke's about the same. Actually, the yoke, we got a deal when it came out for being at like $210, but the list price is going to be $250 now. So both of them together are about $500, but individually about $250. That seems to be the magic price point for Honeycomb, which was really nice for the yoke, because the yoke was a step up for my CH, which was about $150 probably when I bought it, $120. But the next level up, which beyond that is like $1,000 yoke. So this is a nice run of the, nice price point up for a significant increase in quality and range and the whole thing. So very nice. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to push this back. I'm going to try to maneuver the camera. So to do that, I'm going to do this. See if this works. Nope, wrong thing. Aha, there we go. So you can still hear me, but I'm just maneuvering some things around, and while I do that, I just want to take that away, just for the seamlessness of it. I'm going to try, let's see if I can do this how I want. Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sound at all. I think my camera just went goofy on me. That's poop. You weren't supposed to do anything when I did that. All right. Let's see. Yeah, that's my camera disconnecting and reconnecting. Yeah, the camera's gone. Okay, so I gotta stand by. Stand by. My camera decided to go dumb on me. Let's see if I can restart it. It's there. I don't know why it went away. There we go. There, you can see all the nasty stuff. Most of that's not mine, actually, but I'm going to do some fun tricks of the camera here. Oh, actually, you can't see that yet. Victory's mine. All right, now I got to see if I can maneuver this. Let's get this crap out of the way, since that's ugly. More ugly.
I just want to tell you both good luck.
Okay. Here we go. Antler setup. Yeah, exactly. Let's mute that. Let's go ahead and put that back on. Ha-ha! There we go. So, as you can see, this is the old quadrant. This is the CH. And so I have, just like the Bravo, I've got 6 axes, which is nice, or axes. And so the way I would normally set it up, this is configured right now for my 747. So 4 throttles, and then you've got this little detent right here for the reverse axis. So just doing that would activate reverse and then go full into reverse. The downside of that is it's kind of a floating detent that has gotten wiggly over time. And if you watched the video where we flew the 747 in Chicago a few months back, We landed and reverse went in on one side, full reverse before I was ready for it. We weren't completely down yet, and the plane decided to Tokyo drift off the runway. That's caused by that nonsense. So I will be very happy to see that go away. But you can't really see it here, but there's a bunch of switches on the front here that I do. This is how right now I do spoilers of the first one. The second one is gear up, down. The second one is my toga button. And the other direction is actually arming reverse in X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. These two are not used, and then the last one is my flaps up and down. So, yeah, the reverse toggle is kind of weird. So, that's a museum piece. I know, right? It is a bit of a museum piece. And then you've got the mixture and prop control at the end there. And I actually have another one of each of those. So I've got 2 total. So I could do 2 throttle, 2 prop, 2 mixture. But I never have done it that way. I've always only had the 2 and just mapped it so one controls the entire axis. And then whenever I'm flying a 2-engine airplane, 2 of these guys come off. These guys go all the way forward just to get out of the way. And now I've got a 2-engine deal to do 737s and 757s and such as that. So it's nice. It served me well, but it's time to go. So with that, we're going to undo. I have not taken this off since I moved into this house 2+ years ago. It's been a while. So let's see. We're going to take this and I got maneuver it under some stuff here because these cables are running things that I need to be aware of, including the camera. So we'll be especially aware of that. And actually have to figure out where that connects to underneath, so that's going to be fun. But we'll do that in a moment. Let's get the Bravo in place here first. Move that out of the way. My nice aviation-themed coaster here that you can see is a altimeter. That was a birthday gift this last year from me parents. Looks ready for the drawer. The flight sim gear goes to die. I know my where is my CH yoke is around here somewhere too, the old one. All right, so the way we're going to do this is we'll take this guy, the pad. I may have to reorient some stuff here on my desk to make this work, but that's okay. We'll figure that out. Because these cables could be a problem. This is Stream Deck. This is the mic. This is Elgato. Let's see. Can I just put you up there for the time being? Yeah, you're fine. You are going to be a little bit more difficult. But I can put you up here to get you slack for now, so that's fine. All right, so these guys, we're going to open up our clamps here. Not quite enough. It's a very thick desk. There we go. A very hardy clamp, by the way, too. I love these things. They're very beefy. They come in the fully clamped position, so you gotta back these off quite a bit here. Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit exclamation point Bravo Moose. That's the entry into the giveaway. I'm going to give away 2 free subs to the Mustafa channel. We'll go, let's see, as far as I can go, which is about there. This gives me enough place for my mouse in between, which you cannot see, I just realized, so never mind. All right, let's get that on there. Am I going the right way? Yes. Go. Tighten you down like so. Make sure you're nice and snug. All right, and now time for the Big Daddy. So that goes right on the top there. Let's find that center hole and go all the way back to it. And that sits like that. So it seems kind of flimsy initially because we got to tighten those little guys in the back. So I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. Gamer Pete, hello, welcome. we're just doing our little setup, unboxing setup with the Honeycomb. Let's spin these guys down. Just make sure they're on the pad correctly. And just make these nice and tight. Until my one finger can't do it anymore, and that thing is not going anywhere now. Huzzah! Now, what would have been amazingly awesome is if the CH throttle had a removable USB, because then I could just plug it into that, but it does not. So, now comes the fun part. I have to go down below and find where this is plugged in at, and try and... If I tug on it, it should not move very well, so that's good. That should be the hint that I need. I'm going to back this chair a little bit here so I can get under here. And where's my phone? I need a light. This is floor cam. The trim set looks cool. Yeah, I know. Isn't that neat? You got a trim wheel right there. You got the gear handle, which I'll try to bring the camera around here. And so you guys can see that a little bit better. Now, why do I keep... They like change the orientation on this phone, and now Citation Max is streaming. Oh, it's trying to take my thunder. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Where is that USB? Not you. It's not going to be you. I think it's that. I think so. If I'm wrong, though, that's going to be... Oh, wait. Nope, maybe I think it's that. Where are you at? You are right there. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't want to risk messing something up. So, I have a USB hub on the back of this. I don't need to do that. Let's do it the easy way. Does anyone have the dimensions on the yoke and throttle quick look? I couldn't find them. I can tell you, I don't have them offhand. I don't know what it says on here. But I can give you a kind of an estimation. Are you looking for like width or depth? What do you need? Yeah, it doesn't really say. I can go get a tape measure. Guy audit, yes, new Bravo throttle just came today, and we're setting it up. It's exciting. It's awesome looking. Honeycomb does fantastic work. Width and depth, got it, okay. So, I can tell you, my hand goes almost front to back of the actual item itself. That's like the desk portion of it. This stuff hangs over and below. So then you're talking something like a little bit less than that as far as depth. I don't know if that helps you at all. I can go get a tape measure in a little bit here, though. Guy, thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Determined to make this fit my desk somehow. That's right. It'll be worth it if you can. It'll be worth it. All right, so here's the USB. We're going to plug this in like so. And then I'm going to come around here to my hub. Plug that guy in. There we go. All right. So now, what's happening here? Don't be telling me things I don't want to know. What? That's helpful. I don't know what the point of that was. Okay. I'll bring my chair back up here so I can see. I'm going to have to reorient some things here eventually. Given to fly, what just happened?
Nice. Don't say anything at all.
Given to fly. Oh, for the follow. Thank you, Given to fly. Appreciate that.
Yeah, keep going. I don't know where that
So
came
it's
from.
2 moose hooves deep. Yes.
Oh, I think there's a K in Knucklehead.
Indeed. The Honeycomb is basically the exact same depth. I'm doing that with my hand right now. This deal is the same size. So if we get one of these, width-wise, it's basically, this looks a little bigger It looks a little wider, but depth is the same as the Honeycomb yoke. But seeing as you need the dimensions for both, that doesn't really help you. I follow, I get that, but still. All right, so I'm going to be, just because this is new and I don't want to break something, I'm going to look into the stuff that came with this real quick and just see if there's any special instructions that it has. That's not what I want. This is the manual here. I'm not generally a manual person, but when I spend $250 and wait months to get something, I'm a little bit more like, let's make sure I'm not breaking something. So step 1, we mounted it. Step 2, we attached. We did that.
You know, they say if you can't say
Okay,
anything
good.
nice, don't
Attach
say
bar
anything
levels
at
you would
all.
like to use. Okay, it doesn't say how, so I
Keep
guess
going.
it's
I
just
don't know where
you
that came
figure it
from.
out.
Go ahead.
So it should be pretty... oh, what's this? Rotate the top of the lever 3 to correct engine number when changing throttle configurations. I still don't understand why that would be number 3, but I'm sure it makes sense in some weird world. There's a functional toga button on lever 1. Oh, nice. Really? Dang, this thing is just getting better and better. All right, so we got our toga button there. Annunciator panel, clamp installation, suction pad, cleaning, I don't need that. Driver installation, all these drivers by using, okay. All right. Do not spill Mountain Dew on the throttle quadrant. Got it. Okay, that's good to know. It's about a foot wide. Yeah, I would say so. It looks to be about a foot wide and probably around. It's a little wider than it is deep because I can't do my entire hoof, if you will, across the front of it. So I would say it's probably about a foot wide. It's probably a little under a foot deep because I don't think my span is quite a foot. But I'll have to go check that. Let's see. BJI Baccio, thank you for the follow. And White Leg coming in with 100 bits. Thank you, White Leg. Very generous of you. Oh, heck, it'll fit. That's right. Just order it. It'll work. So there's a toga button on number... Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can't see. I got a little toga button. Boop, boop. That's going to be interesting to try and hit. We're going to figure out a solution for that. All right, so I think what we do then is we would take these guys off. I think they just pull out. Oh, they do. Oh, I see. They're just covering this guy up. Okay. So we're going to take these 4 off. These are just little rubbery, silicone rubbery cover stops. And there's where our throttles go. And number 4 has one less contact. I wonder what makes number 4 not as special. That's kind of interesting. So I think then this will just slide over the top, like so. And number 3, if you do it the right way, over the top, there's a nice little satisfying kind of click. Oh, that's throwing me off because that looks like this is the number 2. All right, I was like, where's my number 1 throttle? All right, and this guy, number 2. Little click there, and number 1. Get your butt on there. There we go. Aha. Oh, that's nice. That's some nice resistance right there, too. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, that's satisfying. And then we can come down here into... So that's flight detent. So it actually has a flight detent, and then it's got an idle detent. So you've got a flight idle and a regular idle, and then reverse, which will be interesting to try and do in sequence. So it'll take some getting used to, I'm sure. And then there's that'll work. So we put it up to 60% or so, and then thumb to toga. That'll be, and then we just follow it up. Follow it up. That's glorious. I like that. That's going to be fun. You need a moment. Yeah, no, we were just realizing that it has the toga right there, Dragon. Thanks. It's almost exactly the same size as the Alpha if you have the Alpha. Yeah, it is. I think it's a little wider, actually, but the depth is identical pretty much. So, very large U desk, so I'm not a good... Yeah, mine's an L desk here, so this is only on the one side. I've got the other side over here. Let's go ahead and put the, let's see, it's got the speed brake lever right here. We'll take that guy off. And I think that's right, yeah. And then the little flap lever for this one, which I don't know that I'll use flaps this way because unless there's a, yeah, there's nothing really to guide you as far as like what flap setting you're on here, so that'll be kind of interesting to do it that way. But there's a flap toggle right here too that you can use, and that's probably what I'll use more than anything else. Flaps up, 1, 2, 3, and then obviously the gear, and then flaps should be in the down position there. Flaps up and throttles. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. I actually might run the flight idle detent actually feels nicer from a starting point for me, so I don't have to be down here. So I may configure, if I can, I may configure it so this is idle and then this is just something else. What would actually be cool, so hear me out, guys, if this was doable. I don't know if it will be, but if you could do, so this is idle. This is reverse engage. So toggle of reverse, and then reverse axis. That would be awesome if that's doable. I don't know if it will be, but that would be amazing. Even if it's not, it's still amazing, but that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Let's see here. The flight factor 767 goes to the nearest. What does that mean? The nearest. There's a moose in there somewhere. That's right. That's right. There's a hoof at the moment. So let me do this. Well, let's do this actually. I'm gonna go ahead and shrink this down so we can go. Actually, I think if we just go game. No, what is it I want? I think it's that one actually. Nope. Wrong one. Game only cam. There we go. So there's the cam in the corner. You can see my wonderful desktop. I'm going to open up P3D here since Microsoft Flight Sim isn't working at the moment. And we're going to see what happens here. I want to be a potato. I think Crypto's lost his mind.
The internet is a completely different culture.
You could use, yeah, I could do that as the reverse axis if I wanted. It's kind of weird though. I like the feeling of keeping the reverse stuff with the throttles. I feel like that feels better to me. But do I fly IRL? No. I have in the past. I was working on my private pilot license back when I was in college, and then unfortunately ran out of money due to a car issue. And so I had to stop. But I did solo cross country, and I soloed and did cross country in private pilot terms, by the way, just means flying from one airport to another, not like going across the nation. Failed to validate license. Are you again with this nonsense? Every once in a while it does that. Ugh. Oh, great. You're going to make me do this nonsense now. Love when it does that. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? So anyway, but I haven't flown a real plane in quite some time. What? I don't understand what causes this to suddenly not work, but every once in a while it does this. Yeah, well, we're not doing that on stream. Nope. This runs my chase plane, so I kind of need to make sure it was working. Otherwise, I won't be able to move the camera around. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead and just take something simple. Well, not something simple, something epic. It's all about epic. Epic! Let's just power set. You like the space for this one. There you are. There you go, a nice 747. We'll go to Fresno, my home airport, which is fat like me. Yeah, active runway, that's fine. Fair weather, I'm not going to do any of that. We'll make it daytime. And yeah, boot that up. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Would you like to receive our updates? No. Go away. What is this nonsense? What in the name of all that is holy? Okay, no, I don't want that. My products. Where is Chase Plane? Chase Plane's fine according to this. Why didn't you boot? Dumb. Just trying to freak me out. Thank you very much. Let's see. My last section. Failed to again. Ugh. Verify files. Okay, fine. Yeah, see, my sim looks like this when Chase Plane stops working. What are you doing? Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Are you done now? Are we happy? Good Lord. Last section of flight list is Phoenix, Fat, Phoenix, and a Pilot's Life. Oh, nice. So you and Jay both got the same throttle on the same day. What are the odds? Well, we live in the same town, so that actually the odds are pretty good considering we were both week 3, I guess. So you got a leg cam moose. Let's see the chicken legs. Yeah, they ain't chicken legs, Kevin. They ain't chicken legs. I'll do little rockets for you for a routine for you later. Let's see, gain repeat. I can imagine how much that's worth. It's actually $250, which, considering what you're getting for this, if you ask me, it's a fantastic deal. So I've been asked already or not, but aren't your speed brake and flap levels reversed? No, speed brake's over here. Speed brake flaps. That's correct. You now keep in mind you wait. Hang on. Oh, you guys, I see what's going on. Hang on. No, it is reversed for you. But I can fix that. There we go. That's actually how you should be seeing it. The camera was flipped. So yeah, this is actually, you're looking at it from behind my monitor, so this actually makes more sense now. So yes, flap over here, speed brake over here. You are correct, but it was just because the camera was in mirror mode for some reason. Normally that's good for me because it helps me see things normally for how I'd like to in reference, but yeah. Are you using a derp camera? What does that mean? No, it's my old phone actually. My S9 is the camera right now. Yes, quite a hand model, right? Look at that. Look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah, good call. Camera's reversed. Yep. Somebody got a new toy. Yes, I did. Complete Freedom. So much sexy. How you doing, Excessive Simmer? Can you mirror the camera? I just did. Yeah. You mean, like, yeah. I just unreversed it. Don't you bears me. Definitely not taking that bad boy back now. No, not taking it back. Let's see here. Awesome. I'm Jelly. I'm trying to talk to him. He's not listening to Discord. Yeah, I'm not on Discord because I don't have my headset on, which you can't see now. But because I had to be far away, it just made more sense with the unboxing not to the headset. So Discord's not even on. So yeah, sorry. Chat only. Chat only today. That's the method of just chatting. No, because you'll break it. Trigger. Okay, so what we need to do, though, is I need to go in and set... I may need to download drivers for this for P3D. It doesn't need it for Microsoft or X-Plane, but I may need drivers for this, and I didn't realize that. So there's Alpha... Oh, Bravo Throttle Quadrant. It sees it, so that's good. What I want to do, though, is I don't want... Yeah, see, I don't want any of this. Delete. Because I don't use this for my controls, I use FSU IPC. This guy. I've been starting to stream ever since yesterday, and I have no clue how to get more people to join my live stream. Honestly, it takes time, buddy. It takes time. When you're unknown, here's my method. You're doing a good job right off the bat. Go into other flight sim streamers and make your presence known. Don't advertise your stream, but be friendly, be fun, and you might let the host know that you're a streamer, and they might plug you or raid you. But getting raids and stuff in the flight sim world is the best way to kind of find new followers. And then as time goes on, momentum builds, but it takes a while. It can be very depressing in the beginning trying to stream if you're just trying to do it for views. Really hope you're doing it more because you just like the idea of sharing your experience. The people will come if you're genuine like that. I do like tacos. I don't have tacos right now. No. Nick, Taco Bell is if you want to play what I call bathroom roulette. And that is, you never know if you're going to have the squirts or not. All right, so joystick caliber axis assignment. That's what I want. Where are you at? Axis. I just had it. Axis assignment. Okay, so here's how we would do this. We're going to go ahead and move one of these guys. Throttle 1. So it already sees it as throttle. Good. So let's go. Okay, clear. It does not see that one as throttle 2, so that one we got to do. So I'm going to clear that again to make sure it's got. Oh, rescan. That's what I want to do. Oh, whoops. That was dumb. I just cleared it. That was the wrong thing to do. Throttle 1. I haven't done this in a while. Throttle 1. There we go. Rescan. Throttle 4. Well, that's incorrect. That should be throttle 2. Rescan. That's showing as nothing. So let's go as throttle 3. Rescan. Also, I want to double check this. Yeah, okay, good. Rescan, and that should be throttle 4. Moose likes authentic tacos. Yes, much better than Taco Bell. When your meat is called taco meat filling, that tells me it's not real meat. Tasty though it may be, it's sketchy. All right, so we're going to rescan. What I'd like to do, I'm curious. Yeah, see, it actually doesn't even register this. I wonder if this is like a button. This is interesting. All right, we'll have to figure that one out. Yeah, this is not an axis either. That's a button, so we'll deal with that later. This is speed brake. Yeah, see, it has that as throttle 2. That's incorrect. So we're going to change that to, I don't even know if I can do spoilers, yeah. All right, we're going to rescan, and we're going to do the flap. Again, I don't know if I'm going to use this as the flap. I may just use that, but for now, we'll get it set up to do it, and we'll see what happens. So let's go that. We'll make this flaps, and rescan. Was there anything else? Those are the only axes. Oh, no. This is... Okay, that's not an axis, so we got to figure out how that works, too. I'm not sure how the trim wheel works. Taco meat filling, exactly. I generally find streaming fun, even if they're only like 2 or 3 people, but I got like 6 viewers yesterday, and that put a... Yeah, when you suddenly get like a number of people, it actually just, it adds to the fun. It's exciting. It's a goal-setting thing, so good on you, man. I'll try to send some people your way when you're streaming. Also, we'll tell you how comfy your 12C really is. Yes, B. Draper, that's true. Now, I hate Mountain Dew flavors. I'm an originalist. I only drink the original Mountain Dew. Only the original. All right, so we're going to go over here into, I think it's going to be button and switches. So let's see. Down, there we go. So we're going to send to FS control, and that's going to be geared down. There's an easier way to do this, actually. There it is, geared down. Okay. And that's going to be gear up. And I could just, oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, I can. Gear up. All right, and then, oh, this is a button. Oh, it's a series of buttons. No, it's not. Oh, that's interesting. Going one way or the other is a button or different. All right, I'm going to have to figure out how to maneuver that one. That's going to be interesting. We'll come back to trim. Let's go flaps. The flap button, that's going to be flaps up. And it's actually going to be flaps up incrementally. And then that's going to be flaps down incrementally. Where's flaps down increment? Flaps up. Oh, whoops, did I do that wrong? I did. That's flap. That was just flaps increment. That should have been flaps up. I think. That might be flaps all the way up. I don't know. We'll see. I don't remember. Okay, so that takes care of that. And then I've got all these switches on the front here, which I can assign, which I'll figure out what I want to do later for those. But we can set, that one is heading select. So that's going to be an AP heading thing. Like a pack of Biscoffs. When we getting the in-flight snacks? When you get your own snacks, yeah. What's your favorite aircraft in the sim? The 747, because it's the 747, and I'm a nut for the 747. AP heading. Let's see, probably just AP heading hold. And then this one is nav. This will take some time to figure out exactly how I want all these stuff set up, but AP panel, hitting set. Maybe that's what I wanted to do. Is there a nav for this? AP nav, select set. Let's try that. Let's do that for AP heading. AP panel. Heading on, heading set. Let's try that. And then that's approach mode. AP panel. This is where it's going to get interesting. Also, on some of these other aircraft, I may have to map it kind of funny to be how PMDG has it set, so we'll have to see. Favorite aircraft is the DC-10, but I'm still in the process of learning everything. Oh, DC-10's a fun one. What sim do you have that for? All right, I'm not going to go into major control with that because I just don't know. I might have to take some time with that. I would like to see, what is this doing? This is the same thing, but that's going to determine. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work, actually. We can do that as an autopilot toggle, though. Let's try that. Autopilot. Let's see, is it just AP on? AP master, maybe? Nope. So maybe it's actually under autopilot. Autopilot on. All right, so let's see here what this is looking like. This is all screwy. Okay, so that didn't work. That's reversed, first of all. And these ones aren't working yet. Oops. Okay, that one's working. This is reversed. So 3, 4, and 1 are working. 2 is not working, and all of the throttles are reversed. So I gotta figure out what's going on there. Next assignment. So let's start there. Throttle 2. Why are you different? Throttle 2. Because you're set the same as. Oh, whoops. rescan, throttle 1, rescan, yeah. All right, and then let's go over to joystick calibration. Separate, oh, there we go. Reverse, 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 reverse. Okay, that solved those guys. Did not solve you. Oops, yeah, you're still backwards. 2 still doesn't work. Now 1 and 4 are correct. So why are the other ones not? What the heck's going on here? Oh, you know what? I think I know why. Maybe. Maybe. We might be fighting something over here. Axis assignments. No, I deleted all these. Yeah, no, this should be fine. Okay. So that's not the problem. Okay. Send direct, throttle 4. Rescan. Send direct, throttle 1. It's the exact same thing. What's the problem here? What if I do that as normal axis? Throttle 1 set. Okay, that makes that work again. And now it shouldn't be reversed. Did that just try to gauge the... Actually, no, now it's not. No, it's not moving in the other direction. What the heck? Like I said, it might need drivers. Might need drivers. No. Oh, look at that. It's not moving. 2 is moving. 3 is moving. 4 is moving. Okay. So why do you not see reset, set? It's seeing something. It's fighting it, though. That's weird. And if it's driving a tractor is a million times more difficult than flying a 747. Changed my mind. Well, I've never driven a tractor, so I can't change your mind. You did throttle 1, set. Well, no, I was just trying to see if I could get it to, if it would respond differently. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. So, but yeah, let me go back and change it back to what it was. Because I did that because, oops, I did that because it wasn't working correctly. Throttle 1. Okay, there we go. Now it's got that. It's doing a weird little jump right there of data. Let me reset it. It's still holding that. Positive, 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 and then it's jumping funny. Are the other ones doing that? No, the other ones are smooth. Something's going on here. Something's wonky with this guy. Let me filter it. See if it changed anything. No. Okay, so now we're back to that. But it responds kind of correctly, not quite full axis. Yeah, it's weird. Get the rudder pedal screwed up. And it was offset. What do you mean by offset? See, it's jumping to this 14 whatever. See that? It's like its values are coming in weird. Let's do this. Let's set that. That may not have helped anything. Yeah, it's freaking out. Something's freaking. I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, see, it's jumping. Something's jumping. Oh, that's fun. My reverser is set to the gear at the moment on that one. That's hilarious. That's interesting. I'm going to have to play with that a little bit. There are drivers that you can download from... yeah, send it back. Get the new driver. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do right now because I think something's goofier. So I'm going to exit out of P3D. Let's go find the drivers for it on the Honeycomb site. Oh, shut down already. No, I tried with the reversing of the axis. It's not simply that. There's something else fighting it. Something else is fighting it. So let's go over here. Let's go to Honeycomb, Aeronautical. And let's see. Yes, I know it's sold out. Yes, thank you. I don't need to see that. Where are the drivers at? Downloads, that's what I want. Downloads. Be aware some flights do not require this download. Yes, that's fine. Aha. Yes, I don't care about your cookies. Are you gonna do it? What's happening here? I don't have like the bottom. Where's the bottom download bar thing there? Let's see. What is happening here? No. There we go. Man. Like pulling teeth. And their server's not very fast, so this will take a little bit. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Kitty Monster, how you doing? When you have 200 meg down and it downloads at like 56k speed. First world problems. First world problems. My GPU died, can't fly. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. My Microsoft Flight Simulator died, but thankfully I've got 2 backup sims because I have X-Plane and I have P3D, so I'm not dead in the water, although it's going to take a sweet bibby time to download that stupid program, that's for sure. How are we doing on the giveaway here? So we got 18 entries in the giveaway, so don't forget, we're giving away 2 free subs at the end of this, so if you want a free sub, or a free sub to the channel of your choice, if you're already a subscriber to the Moose Crew, then type !Bravo Moose and get yourself a free sub here. We're not going to be on for too much longer, because if this gives me too much guff, then I'm just going to do it off stream, and I'll figure it out that way. Troubleshooting to a certain extent is really hard to do online, but Sim Caesar getting his ticket finally. Captain Tim with the wrong code. Oh goodness. So yeah, Sim Caesar is going to be streaming earlier in the day Thursday, and then he's going to try and join us for the what do you call it? The New Year's stream. Are you having an issue with the throttle? I was okay. Yeah, so it's doing some weird things with P3D with settings. So I'm downloading the drivers for it because I think it needs it for P3D. It says it shouldn't need it for X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim, but it doesn't list P3D as not needing it, so I think it probably does. So we're going to try that and see. Ba-da-da-da. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make me. Yeah, if you type Bravo Moose and you don't get a response, it's probably because you already typed it and you already have a ticket. Using game controllers thing in Windows. No, I didn't. It's picking up the throttle quadrant as a whole. It's just there's certain axes that are working weird, and so I'm thinking it might be a driver issue. If it wasn't detecting it at all, I'd start there, yes. But off to Cancun tomorrow. Happy New Year's to the crew. All right, Captain Tim, you have a good one. Safe flight, my friend. Captain Tim is an actual airline pilot, so he is, as we say, living the dream. Sylvan Fika, welcome. You should be able to verify it's a problem with the access if you check the USB game controller's calibration thing. Okay. Well, now that it's downloaded, let's check that real quick. We'll do a SimCaesar recommendation. Once I go figure out where that is. Because it's hard to find them now. Because this tells you nothing. I love this. Let me show you your devices. Let me click on them, and all you can do is uninstall them. Like, what's the point of even having this? So stupid. All right, Bravo. Game controller settings. Let's see, is it advanced? Okay, properties. There we go. So, yeah, see there it seems to act normally without jumping or bouncing. That one is normal. That one is normal. That one is normal. What's that one? That's that guy. Oh, that's the flap. Okay. So, yeah. So that's all working normally. And then that's a button, yeah. Interesting. It's only a button in the one direction. So it's going to be an on-off. Actually, that's a good thing, I think. And then you have that guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's working. Now, again, that may lead you to think it's not a driver's thing, but we're not going anywhere, Kevin. What would you give? I'd give my left hoof for Dicka. Let's see here. Percent of desktop icons that are flight sim related. Not that many, if I'm honest. There's a good portion of them that are, and that's flight sim, that's flight sim, that's flight sim, that's flight. Well, it's streaming. But yeah, a lot of these are not. Don't judge me. Let's see. Nope, not you. Let's see. What do we got? What's in the box? All right, extract. Please read me first. Okay. Since this could be. I do not use Edge. That was not it. That is Chrome. This is totally Chrome. All right, here we go. Before you install the latest version, if you already installed version 2.0 or older, and if you already made changes to some profiles, I haven't done any of that, please export them to the same place after uninstall. Okay, we're not doing this on a Mac. All right, so there wasn't really much to know here. So let's just do run as administrator. See the icon at the top. We all know you use it. What? Oh, that one? No, it put it there. Here. Will this make you feel better? Good day. Let's see. Next. Aerosoft. Okay, I guess. Who would have thunk? I know. What do you know? Oh, no, it is decent. It is decent. No need for driver. No, it's no need for driver for Microsoft or for X-Plane, but it does not mention P3D as needing a driver, not needing one. So I'm figuring flaps and throttle 1 are mapped for throttle 1. Flaps and throttle 1. No, I changed that. But you might be right, Look Sharp. Because it wasn't originally. I know. I did remap it though, but unless it didn't take, but that would explain why it's fighting. So you might have just cracked the code, my friend. Let me see what this installed first of all. Honeycomb Configurator. Ooh, fancy. Check this out. I like this. LED mode. Oh, this is for the LED settings. No LED selected. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that later. Press event, release event, autopilot buttons. Okay. Level 2. Let's see. Commercial reverser, GA go around. Lever 6 detent. Lever 1 detent. Lever 1 go around. Okay. All right, well, let's start here. Let's go lever 2 detent. Button. Oh, that's to select the button. Lever 2 go around. Lever 1 and 2 go around. But only one of them has it. I don't understand what the go around thing is on that. Is that the that's reverser. Actions. Activate, deactivate PMDG. Okay. So I'll tell you what, guys, when I figure this all out, I will do a video. I'm going to do a YouTube tutorial on how to do this because this is intense. This is like not just as intuitive as the alpha was. So yeah, Fresno J. Yeah, I heard you got yours today. That's awesome, man. Yeah, trying to figure it all out too. Oh, yeah, interesting. Okay. All right, well, let's do this. I'm going to okay, let's close that for the moment. I'm going to go back into P3D, wherever it is. And I'm going to check on the thing that Look Sharp said, because I think he might be right. Because it may not have, because that would make sense why it is fighting it, because it's not fighting it outside the sim, which tells me something else is going on there. So in the meantime, I'll leave you with some hand modeling. Oh, I see Orbex did some things because the scenery database is updating again. That's fantastic. Yeah, I use FSU IPC for all my stuff because I have more options. More options. You're making headway on the X-Plane 11 one? Nice. Very nice. Little Vanna White moments here. Ooh. Ah. Get. All right, let's try this again. Power set. Oops, you stopped typing. That's helpful. Power set. There we go. 747. Let's go to Fresno. And I'll put it on the active runway because I'm a jerk. Not that I'm online, so it doesn't matter. All right, there we go. There we go. Chili Willie says he's working through FSU IPC. Yeah, I've always used my Honeycomb goes through FSU IPC. My Alpha
stop setting up these video conferences.
Rudders, everything goes through FSU
You got
IPC.
it.
I just find it easier. QF Music coming in with a 23-person raid. Thank you, QF Music. Good to see you, my friend. How was your stream? We're just doing a little setting up of the Bravo throttle that we just got here. The camera's in kind of a weird place, but it's got a short cord, so I don't really have a lot of choice. P3D should really choose an aircraft instead of vehicle. Well, Gamer Pete, the reason for that is because FSU IPC, P3D has a number of things that aren't aircraft. It actually makes sense. For those of you just coming from QF Music stream, if you're a follower, type !Bravo Moose. We're going to give away 2 free subs at the end of the stream. And if you're already a if you're already a subscriber, not a stream. If you're already a subscriber, then you'll have your choice of a sub to any channel on Twitch. So get those tickets. Let's see. Joystick Calibration. Access assignment. All right, let's see. Let's test. No, see, that says flaps. Rescan. That says spoilers. Rescan. Let's just check anything that's throttle 4. Rescan. Throttle 3. Rescan. Throttle 2. Rescan and throttle 1. So there's nothing else on here that's an axis that I can tell. Yeah, that's the yoke. Rescan. Elevator. Rescan. I know why. Anyone want to venture a guess? Anyone just figure it out just like I did? I'll give it a second. See if chat's smart. You have to think back to earlier in the stream when I was getting ready to set up the throttle quadrant. No, it's plugged in. Clearly it's plugged in. Thanks. How are you? Hi, everyone. Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you, QF Music. Thanks again for the raid. Very much appreciated. Oh, no. It's Hell's Bugs on a rampage in the kitchen until they run into a raid. Hilarious commercial from 1969. You didn't read the manual. No, it's not upside down. I love the guesses, though. This is fun. Anyone else? Let's see if there's a particularly critical thinker. What didn't I do that I was about to do? Yes! R3 Cube just got it. The other throttle is still plugged in. There's throttle 1, throttle, and we're gonna clear that right now. Let's rescan it. There's throttle 2. We're gonna clear it. There's I gotta hit rescan every time. I keep forgetting that. There's throttle 4. Clear it. Rescan. Where's throttle 3? There's throttle 3. Clear it. Now, let's go into calibration. And that's not in throttles. Bingo! Look at that. So smooth, so clean. Sometimes I just outsmart myself. Now what I have to do is it's actually not set correctly because I did some weird things with the in and set point when it was freaking out, so it's not set correctly. So we're going to fix that right now. I know what that problem is. Calibration. We're going to set that there. And we're going to set that there. Voila. Yeah, there we go. Now it's working just fine. As well, we'll tell you about multiple devices controlling the same axis. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing told me that there was controlling the same axis, so there was that. I do like there are green lights on the SimCaesar. Are you paying attention? There are 3 green lights on the Bravo to tell you that your gear is down, and I assume they go red when the gear goes up. SimCaesar. 3 green lights. Let's see. We got a follow from Stromite. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome aboard. No, there are 3 lights in this case, Druger, but I understand the reference. JSnap? JSnap was not a follower? Or JSnap did the same problem? I don't see a JSnap follow. I think JSnap's already a follower. Misfit Aviation, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Same issue, gear up landings. I got you. Okay. Alright, so good. That solves that. Let's see what the flaps do. I'm curious. So that works. So you just have to figure out where your happy point is. So you can just go down to hear a click. That's actually not a bad way to do it. It's a little weird because you don't have any response. And then you just stick it up and it'll go all the way up. Actually, I might be able to get used to that. That's kind of cool. What have you figured out, by the way? Why not go broke and buy a real quadrant from a scrap? So, Drobert, I would love to. And actually, I don't even care about putting it in the sim. I actually want it as an art piece in my living room. But yeah, from an actual 747-400 someday, I want to grab one of those guys, because that would just be so cool to have that piece of memorabilia. Just this piece right here, this section. If I can get that entire section, throttles, flaps, spoiler with the fuel switches right there, I would be a happy camper. Go into voice is easier to explain. All right, fine. Fresno J convinced me. Let's see here. Discord. How much are those things? I have no idea. You gotta like find them through like one of those like scrapping yards. So I have no idea. Wow, that's noisy. Okay, stand by. I didn't realize that was that loud. Oh, I know why. So the game sound is like 100%. Sound effects, no. Game. There we go. Yeah, just turn that down. That's obnoxious. All right, and I think I have to change this too, because I think this is wrong. Oh yeah, reset all my stuff. Gosh, dang it. All right, so this needs to be input device, mic in, I think. No. Wavelength stream. Yeah, output device is gonna go.
Texas!
Ooh.
Texas! Beautiful, lovely Texas!
That's the chat thing. So where's that? Voice chat. There we go. Who gave me bits? Who was that? White Leg. Thank you so much. 50 bits from White Leg. There is a Twitch channel that built the 747 cockpit with real parts. So SimFest UK has a lot of parts built out of a real one. There's another one in Australia that did the same thing. And yeah, I should probably just reach out to them and say, hey, who do I talk to about this? And see about doing it. And see what it costs and see if it's worth it. See, it's not as easy to go online because the scrappers, they don't really tell you how much. Like, it's like a weird, like, it's not just like, there's not like just a website. So it's hard to, but yeah, you probably have to call someone specifically and be like, hey, I want this. What am I looking at? What's the damage? The nice thing is now there's a plethora of 747s all getting scrapped. So there should be a bountiful supply of them. Let's see. Discord. That's what I was doing. Discord, the only oh, nice. Okay. Right. Fresno J, you got a comeback on me. Radio check.
Fab.
Wonderful. All right. So, what was your? What were you trying to explain?
Okay, if I can stop bumping my throttle quadrant, that'd be great. When you're looking at the side of your flap lever, now,
Yes.
Granted, when you have your throttles in the up position, this might be slightly more difficult to see. Although for me, granted, I'm not rarely fly this up before. There's that center. Molding support. You know how it's got the honeycomb?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can use that as the center of the flap, and wherever that is positioned as you're moving it down the quadrant is pretty much where it should indicate. Especially, like, for example, if you have a flaps 40 aircraft, you would go all the way back. 30 is just going to be all the way back. You know, it does obviously change depending on how many settings your particular aircraft you're flying has. And the one thing that I noticed as well with the Airbus specifically, like, for example, I'm setting up the TOLUS right now on it, is on the outside where it has like the 1, the 2, the 3, and the full for the flaps. As long as you've got the center of that handle, that flap handle, in the ballpark of the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, it will actually auto center to the 2, the 3, or the 4.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's cool.
X-plane thing versus P3D. I haven't had a chance to go in there and check it against the only bus I have, which is the Aerosoft. But so far, with what I'm seeing in X-Plane, that's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. So here's a question for you. Have you done anything with regard to the trim wheel yet?
I currently have it set up in X-Plane for the TOLUS, but I do not have the aircraft fired up to try and do a test flight yet to see, because it does function instead of as an axis, it does function as
a button.
push
Yeah.
each way.
I know, and that's kind of disheartening to me because I was looking at this as being a nicer fine control for GA aircraft, but I'm realizing that may not be any more fine control than what my current, doing this is. So,
well, the one thing that Will, aka Chili Willy, found was that it's actually a lot finer than you think.
Okay.
Because he was actually using it as a tiller.
Oh, that's right. I have seen that. That was an interesting idea.
And I mean, if it's fine enough, now granted,
That's
he
true.
was kind of zigzagging back and forth, but it actually, from just watching the response in the X-Plane menu, because I do have it set for trim right now, it does flicker. So when you pull on it for like a trim input, I see the trim wheel, it's lighting up that keystroke, quote unquote, and it's actually flickering it multiple times.
I see. So it's pretty fine control. Okay. Well, they're good.
Yeah.
That might be better than I thought then. So that's good. I am seeing it right now when I'm doing this. I'm watching. If actually you guys can't see it because my thing's covering it up. But if you watch the yoke right here, you can see that trim button. And as I do this, you'll actually see that guy move up and down. But yeah, to your point, as I just kind of start to hit this a little bit, it does this kind of jumpy flicker thing, which is interesting. It actually looks like it's like defaulting to up. Oh no, there we go. Oh, I see what's happening. As opposed to...
I would say I could share my screen and you can see what the X-Plane's doing, but you're streaming and that might make things odd.
That might be hard, yeah. Super Typhon, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the unboxing. This is in its glory. Okay, so that is working now. What I want to try to do, I'm not going to test this to any great extreme, although I am going to fire the aircraft up real quick just to make sure everything can work that I need it to work. So just bear with me for a moment.
Well, you're fine. I may come back to you for stuff like this too, because Chili Willies has said if they're, when it comes to P3D, if I needed any input from him, I can go to him as well, because obviously he set his up well before we got the fancy little software.
Gotcha, yeah. So, and I don't really use the fancy software very much, because I think I had it for the yoke, and I don't think I've ever really touched it for that.
Yeah, well, see, I'm starting to have an issue now that I have said fancy software in X-Plane. Even though I've set up a blank profile for my yoke, X-Plane having a royal fit with the yoke.
I see. So
I don't know what's going on there. But do be sure, I'll probably be listening along as you're fiddling with it, because I'm still obviously setting up mine on X-Plane. So, you'll be a great source of info for me.
Yeah.
As I can be for X-Plane for you.
Well, and like I said, I think what I'm going to do is when I figure everything out, I'm probably going to do a YouTube video on how I set mine up, because there are so many things on here that I can see it just being overwhelming for something that's not wanting to just sit and tinker, but I really enjoy figuring all this stuff out. So this is like kid in a candy store for me.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure. And before you came on and started doing yours, I was actually in Discord with JSnap.
Oh, nice.
Who also has a Bravo.
Nice. Let's see.
He was teaching me stuff.
Super Typhon sucks he didn't make it to the Cannonball Run. He did it in 22 hours. Ford did it in 24. Snow Thumb was one of the first at 18 hours. So yeah, I'm a Super Typhon. So I'm kind of I was super salty that I missed it, but in retrospect I'm actually glad, because as much as I would have enjoyed the experience with the community, I would have had to quit early, because my original estimates were that it would take me around maybe 20 hours, and it was getting to, it was like 1 a.m. Now, granted, I have to work at I'm like the head tech guy at my church. I have to be there at like 6:30 in the morning Sunday. And if I had been gotten up at 5 and then it was like 1 a.m. and I was going to bed looking at CD who was just crossing the Colorado River, I would have been like, oh, this was a dumb idea. So, I would have been willing to do 24 hours if the next day wasn't a Sunday. But that's the one thing that made me super nervous about that event was how long it would really go. So, Incogno playing got really salty due to crash desktop. Oh gosh, I heard there was at least one guy that kept getting a crash desktop a few times. It seemed like so. Yeah, that stinks. All right, let's see. Is there a reverser command here? Toggle starter.
This is one that I'm most interested in P3D because X-Plane literally gives you 2 choices, and it's either toggle reverse or hold reverse max.
Yeah, and so which actually, yeah, what I was talking about though, what I think would be kind of cool. There is a detent here that I've got my throttle set to, and this part of the detent is just a button, so I could literally set this to be the toggle idle reverse. And then have that go to full reverse when I push it down. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if it'll work.
You can set it up like
so
that.
That's what I'm going to try and see if I can figure out how to do that.
Yeah, see, and there's a chance that P3D may do things just differently enough.
Yeah. Well, as it is, I have to do my X-Plane reverser setup different because its options are different. So in P3D, all I do is pull the CH throttles back into their detent and it goes into reverse, provided the reverse can engage. In X-Plane, I have to hit a button to toggle the reverse and then push the throttles forward to give it a range of reverse, which is cool because you have a reverse range then as opposed to just all max or nothing. But it's just I have to always kind of reset my brain every time I fly in X-Plane. I get down to the end like, oh yeah, how do I do reverse now? So... let's see. How did because I had reverse set. I wonder if because it's not going to be how did I do it before? Oh, that's right. In P3D, you basically set that as so the way I've done it before in P3D is I would have changed this button to be a decrease throttle rapidly because
F2.
In P3D, once you get to idle, if you keep decreasing the throttle, it'll go into reverse. And
yeah,
so
that's how I had it set up.
So
yeah, I used F2.
Yeah, so that would be so in other words, what we would do is I'm going to uncheck that. I'm just going to make sure we're on this. And we'll say, let's see, decrease. Let's see, is it throttle decrease? Probably throttle 1. Yeah, so throttle 1 decrease. And I think we just want to do that. Yeah, throttle 1 decrease, and we want to do control to repeat while held. Control sent when button released. So, and then what I can do is we can set idle, throttle 1 set idle, throttle 1, there should be an idle I thought, or throttle 1 cut, when it's the button's released. So let's say okay for that. Stop, why do you keep going over there? Is there, oh okay, here we go. This is another thing I gotta go and change. Because in the Bravo, there's going to be all kinds of buttons assigned for this, I think. Specifically with the views, because that's where it was happening. Let's see. Here we go. Yep.
Anything with a slider typically is going to be an assigned axis.
Exactly.
Or assigned button.
So we just go through and, oops, click on that.
I went through this yesterday as I was setting up my chase plane and pulling my hair out.
Yeah.
Because I have, of course, the handy dandy Xbox controller for the X-Plane controls.
Gotcha. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. There we go.
Are we listening to the sound of music, or you mess with a
No,
throttle?
oh, that's just me making noises.
You over here doing your goodbyes. I'm sitting here having flashbacks
Goodbye.
to the sound of music.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so there we go. That worked. So now there's no engine running, so it's not going to act correctly at the moment fully. But let's get the engine running and see what happens. Let's see here. We've got the APU up, so I should be able to start that engine. Let's see. Yes, I can. I always feel weird starting up these aircraft when it's not like in a standard cold and dark like routine. Good Christian boy. What are we what good Christian boy? What are we talking about? Did I replace a curse word with something else? Is that what you heard? Your Jag's going to draft Trevor Lawrence? I don't know. Maybe. You already did Bravo Moose. There's only one giveaway. Only one run today. Ever slow fly the PMDG? Not sure what you mean by that exactly. Alright, let's let that engine spool up. Oh, I love it. Love it. Let's set the parking brake before we start rolling forward. No, you quit the flight to go to... Oh, I gotcha, yeah. Well, I work there too, so... I'd be all for taking a day to... but in these times when we're doing the streams and stuff, I just can't. Like, I'm taking vacation starting Thursday for the rest of the weekend and the week following, but I'm still going to go and work at the church because it's just easier to not be gone. So
I remember those days.
all right, throttle's working. We're slowly skewing to the right. And yes! Reverser disengage and down. Oh, that's going to be cool. So that works. That works.
I missed what you did. Did you pull it to the detent with the
I did not. I'm just doing it the dumb way right now, which is this button just does everything. So the reverser, can you see my finger on that? If I pull the reverser back, then it goes up and goes. So it just goes to max reverse. And then...
Yeah, that's pretty much how I have it.
And then we put it back, and it's set to when it loses that button, then it'll do. The other thing I'm going to check, so let's set up the other ones like that so we have it. So we're going to do this one now. Yeah.
I have a feeling the longer this is out, it'll kind of be like the alpha, and as the devs get a chance to mess with it and really kind of fine-tune things, the dumbness, as we're kind of looking at it right now, will kind of go away.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's exactly correct.
Well, it was the same thing with the, for example, the yoke with X-Plane, was that at first it seemed like it was really acting dumb.
Yeah.
When it was just the fact that Austin had never messed with it, so.
Right. All right. Set up. It's all good. That's right. Throttle 3, decrease, control, compete, throttle. This is going to be the interesting thing, is trying to engage all these at once when you're running a 4-engine plane. With a 2-engine plane, it won't be that hard. With a 4-engine plane, it might be a little more difficult.
Oh, come on, Moose. You got as big a hand as I do. These aren't that big.
I know, but I got to get all 4 fingers on it just, so. Otherwise, I'm going to miss one, then I'm going to skew off the runway. That's my only thing.
Oh, welcome to real life.
Oh, I know. I just, like I said, you just got to get used to it, so.
Realism enhanced.
That's right, realism. Throttle 3 cut. There we go. And then that guy is going to be throttle 4. Decrease. And throttle 4 cut. All right, there we go. Put that back down. All right, so now we're going to start the other engines and make sure they all work. And I can only start a maximum of 2 of these at a time, so now I can have to start 2 and 3, and then we'll start 4 by itself, which is just weird, but it's okay. I just made the new logo for Twitch channel. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Do a flyby 140 knots, indicated 20-degree flap. Oh, nice. Okay. It's not Ticket Moose today, Desert Eagle. It's a Bravo Moose. Bravo Moose.
Bravo.
So limits of the jet safely. Yeah, there you go. Your volume's a little quiet there, Crypto.
Kind of quiet. I can talk a little louder though.
That's better. That's better.
I was just talking a little quiet, so.
Gotcha. How are you doing, man?
I'm alive.
That's step 1, I suppose.
Yeah, just super slammed with a lot of things. That's why I haven't really been streaming or anything really much.
Gotcha. Flight training's going well?
Almost a CFI.
Nice. Wow. What? Why is that so loud?
Because I'm
Oh, I know why. Hang on.
Close your doors.
No, it's because the the PMDG sounds are set to the wrong output, so they're at 100% when the rest of everything else is at PMDG setup, options, sound, wavelength. Actually, it says it should be on game. So is the sim not on lit? Maybe this isn't set to the right thing. Game. Oh, that could just do what you are. Ah, that was the problem. The sim wasn't set to right. Yeah, I know. Normally I wouldn't care, but since I'm talking, I'm like, oh man, that's a little excessive. All right, let's get that one set up here. It's all about the immersion, that's right. My immersion!
It's getting better by the day.
That's right. It's amazing how far we've come in these sims. It's just absolutely amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Alright, that one's spooling up. Number 4 is coming online. And now we'll try our reversers. So we'll simulate a landing here. We'll put the reversers up, the throttles up to about 50%, and then see what how it acts when I bring them to idle, and then go to reverse. Throttles starters out. Just wait for it to come up to idle speed here. Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
And fuel shuts off the engine.
And what?
Someone grab the fuel cap.
Oh. Alright, so let's go to 50%, thereabouts. And then we'll bring it to idle. It's not too bad. That's cool. Kill the reverse. Back to idle. Spoilers retract back up. This is going to be cool too, because now I can actually have some, freedom with the spoiler. So I can do, different levels of spoiler. And like the real world, you can just kind of leave your hand on the spoiler as long as it's deployed to remind you the spoiler is there, and then go back up to stowed. And they were dead from radiation in an hour. Can you turn the trim wheel for me? So yeah, so let's play with the trim here for a second. Let's zoom in on this so we can see what happens. Since now we have hydraulics. Actually, no, we don't. Now we have hydraulics. There we go. So this is, I'm using the trim wheel, not the other thing. You can see it's doing its thing, but I can rotate it this way here. And so it is a button push basically, but it's going every time. So it is doing its job. I'll be curious more to see how this works in the GA aircraft where you need the fine control of it more than anything else. Because I wouldn't really trim an airliner with this guy normally. I would trim the airliner using the switch on the yoke. Which that's using the switch on the yoke right there. I'm holding it full forward and then pulling the trim full back.
So as you turn away, it like takes the button over, right?
It what? Sorry, what?
So as you turn the trim wheel, clicks the button like click.
Yes.
Click.
Yes.
So in theory, what it should do is, if it's set up right, every click will move at a certain increment, which may be a full knob on the GA aircraft.
Yeah, and that's what I'm curious. I need to go look at a GA and just see how much fine control I have now versus, because I think the full click to tense on the yoke side moves it a lot more than I'm hoping this will. Even as long as this is a finer control click than my alpha one is now, then I'm good. But so yeah. Speaking of JSnap, there's JSnap. Yeah, C-X-Plane needs to improve its commands for these things, especially thrust reversers. I'm having to write custom code to make it work the way you have it working there for my planes and X-Plane. Yeah, exactly. And so what I did on the... so when I fly the 727, speaking of JSnap, the beautiful FlyJSim 727, I've got it in my... What I would do is I had a button before, because I didn't have this. I had a button that would toggle the reversers, and that would then activate the thrusters to push them forward. Would now be giving it reverse thrust, which is okay, but you have to kind of like reverse your brain. So yeah, I'll have to play with it next play and see how I want to set this up for that. But no, we're not going to fly anywhere tonight. I literally need to go. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm about to stop the stream at this point because it's set up mostly. Doing some other fine control. I do want to see what... I started to mess with this, see if this does anything. Not yet. I think I'm going to have to set up special parameters for the heading buttons and stuff. Oh, the autopilot button works, though.
Do you have the button on the side of the throttle for alpha disconnect?
For what?
The throttle disconnect?
It does not have a button for
that. It does not have a
button for toga go around.
It does have toga, and so I have already on my yoke, I've got throttle disconnects on my yoke. I've got two white buttons on the top of the alpha. The left one I have set to autopilot disconnect, and the right one is set to throttle disconnect. So that's okay, but I'm excited about this toga button here. So in fact, that's the next thing I want to try. I want to map that because I almost forgot about that.
That does work in X-Plane, by the way, by default. Like when you
by default,
well, you have to set it. Well, it doesn't by default. You have to set it, but there is a command where you just hit it and it does it.
So there it is. Let's go FS control, and let's see. This is where I have to figure out what it's called. Oh, it's like under auto throttle, I think.
The lurking Sim Caesar has been summoned.
Oh, the lurking Sim Caesar. Yeah, there's only one. You already got one, Sim. You shall not pass. Auto throttle toga. There you go. That's what I want right there. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see if this works. Brakes are set, so it's going to scream at me, and that's fine. I'm just going to go up to somewhere in the vicinity of 50%. So that did not work. What was its problem? Config plane, flat. Oh, okay, it doesn't like a lot of things. Auto throttle is on. Oh, I wonder if the flight director's got to be on for that. Also, I haven't configured. Oh, you know what? I bet you know what.
The aircraft's not configured. Period.
Yeah, it's not configured at all, so it's probably not going to like this. So let me do a quick little configuration here. KFAT. We're just going to trick it into thinking. Hey, you. You jerk. You like that one, huh?
It's good.
It is good. All right. I'm just going to say we're going to SFO. I don't care. Departure. We're going to take 29 right. And we're going to go to next page. CZQ.
On runway 29 right.
Thanks, Ras.
Thanks, Ras. That was loud. That was loud too. What the heck? Why is?
I didn't need that eardrum.
No. What? Why was that so loud again? It sounds like my sounds keep changing into different things here. It's hilarious. Let me just do this. This will solve this problem once and for all. Let's turn that down to be the same level as the sim. Alright, that's done. Init, 0 fuel weight. Will you bring that in for me? Thank you. We'll say we got 10 reserves. I don't care. Cost index 80. Cruise altitude 350. I don't care.
You know, the more often that kind of stuff happens, the more I don't think I want RAS and X-Plane.
Right. Flaps 10 in the PMDG. There's our V speeds. There we go. Trim 24%. Sorry, 3.4. Shut up, Ras. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Yeah, I don't think I can pull the breaker for that, unfortunately. All right, trim set. Let's get the flaps. Let's just try my little method here. Let's go to 10 and see if that goes. Yes, it did. President J's solution was correct. That was amazing. Window heats. That doesn't matter, but I just want you to stop yelling at me. Oh, no, I just did your flap method of lining the little center thing onto the 10 and see if it went to 10, and it went to 10.
You're welcome.
We know, you idiot thing. Okay. Landing taxi. The lights are all on. Strobes and everything else and its mother.
The other option you can do for lower light scenarios, which I'm sure you probably won't do much of unless you're flying not on stream, is you could also take and like put use a Sharpie or a straight edge or something and draw a straight line all the way down to the top of the yoke.
I got you, yeah.
The throttle as well.
Fuel tank to engine. Will you shut up about my fuel balancing? I don't care. All right. All right, let's try this again. So I've got the flight directors on. I've got the auto throttle on. So yeah, let's see if this works. Yes. Fall throttles up. Toga set. Oh, it works. It's alive.
It's very nice.
Oops, get back here. Full reverse! Yeah, baby! Spoilers retract, flaps up.
And I love how
and
when you
gear
do
up.
pull the reverse, that it automatically pulls the speed brakes out
Yes.
and everything for you too, so you don't have to worry about finding that arm detail.
Exactly, you don't have to go, yeah. So you can do, now I can put the arm detail, if you just go a little bit down, in fact, just, there's a little armed motion here, and if I just go barely in, I can see that armed
it works
spot.
well for you in P3D, and it might work well in P3D, but in X-Plane, it just starts putting the spoilers up.
Yeah.
But, by the way, when you set those for full reverse in X-Plane, it does the exact same thing that your P3D does.
Yes, it does, because I know the 727 will do that for me. Just slack Ben Sminik again and literally sent him a clip of your VOD here showing the reverse action in X-Plane to him how you can't do that in X-Plane. Nice, J-Snap.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Happy to help, J-Snap. Happy to help. Love your planes. All right, so I think that's going to pretty much do it here. Let me go ahead. We're going to do the drawing because we need to do that. But first, we're going to shut the system off so the RAS will shut up. So I think if I take the IRSs out, it shouldn't know where we are anymore. That'll solve that little problem. All right, so let's go ahead and get... we need to get Google random number generator here so we can pick our winners. Random number generator. But hey guys, thanks for coming. This has been awesome for an impromptu stream. We got, what is it?
Yeah,
47.
When I came in.
Yeah, we had up to like in the neighborhood of 60 and 54 and stuff like that. So that's awesome, guys. I love it. Thank you. And then the hype train earlier too on top of it. I mean, you guys just made my night. And then my night was already made because I got this beauty. So look at the hand model action again. All right. Sorry. I'll stop. All right, so we're going to close the giveaway. Actually, you know, I'll give you one last chance. One last chance! Exclamation point, Bravo Moose. If you haven't already gotten a ticket, I'll give you 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin did not expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I feel like that came in on the wrong sound level there. What is going on? All my sound things are all like coming in different places. All right, so that's all good. We're going to go ahead and export the list. Yes, export. Thank you. Okay. I think I can close that now. Let's go into... Let's create a new tab here. I need to go grab the list in Google Drive. Giveaway. Remove that. New file upload. Da 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 da. There's our list. Whoops. Look at that. 30 entries. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see if my sounds are in the right place, because I have a feeling they're not. I think they're being weird. Let's just do a test here. Oh, that sounds about right. Yeah, I guess that's right. Okay. All right, fantastic. All right, so we are going to do the giveaway. We're going to give away 2 subs to the Mustafa channel, or the sub to the channel of your choice if you're already a sub to the Mustafa channel. So, yeah, it was pretty low. Yeah, well, the did not expect was, and I think that's... Like, let me try something here.
I didn't expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition.
Yeah, why is that?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Because it's coming in the wrong spot. Why is all of this stuff got reset? Okay, so it is in the wrong place. Let me just... I'm going to tweak this real quick. Stand by. Stand by. Actually, yeah, that one's low, but I don't really care at this point because that doesn't affect these. So, and these are the only ones I care about at the moment. So, haha, doesn't matter. Nope, 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 nope. Actually, put that back. Sounds, next page. There we go. Okay, so after all that, we had, what did I say, 30 entries? Yeah, 30. So we're going to change that to 30. And we're going to roll for our first entry. Here we go. You're in the wrong spot. I'm not in the wrong spot. Here we go. 29. Well, it pays to get in at the end there. 29 is What About Bob 71. Congratulations to What About Bob 71. Are you still here in chat? You entered only 4 minutes ago, so if you're already gone, so help me. Hey, there you are. All right, let's see here. Gift a sub. Why does it always do that? There we go. Confirm. You are now the proud owner of a Mustafa subscription. You've got some great emotes to have fun with there. Congratulations.
Completely different culture, isn't it?
On winning the first
Everything here is
Mustafa sub
immediately followed
giveaway.
by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep. We're finally where we belong.
No, these number. This is the number that comes in the. So there's this little thing, and it starts with 0. It's these numbers. This is ignore this. Normally I get rid of this, but I didn't have to copy this over because we didn't do multiple entries. So just ignore the inner thing. It's the outer one that matters. So yeah, I know it's a little confusing, but I heard the ticking bomb countdown. I couldn't help myself. Nice. I don't see myself on the list. Excessive simmer. You're right there. 28. Boom. You were 1 away. You were 1 away. So, yeah. All right, here we go. The second giveaway of the night. Here we go. 12 is WD. No, sorry. Nope. I did it to myself. 12 is Killer Reflector. Killer Reflector. Congratulations, Killer Reflector, on the second winner of our Mustafa sub giveaway. Is Killer Reflector still here in chat? This was much earlier, so it's perfectly acceptable if they have gone. Teaches you for being punctual. I know, right? Sometimes the first is not always the best, but sometimes it is. So I don't think he's here, but I'm pretty sure he's not a sub. So let's go ahead and take care of that right now. Let's see, channel. I should have done this earlier, but that's okay. What was that?
Listen here, meow.
Now you stop laughing, right? Meow. I love Super Troopers. All right, Killer _ Reflector. There he is. And, oh, no, we cannot. Did someone act in a way that was unbecoming? Did someone do something? He's already a sub. I didn't realize. Oh, you know what? He must have gotten a gift. He must have gotten one of the gift subs. In fact, I think I do remember his name coming up for that. So I will have to message him and see what sub he would like on Twitch, because he's not here apparently, and so he cannot respond. So congratulations to our winners. And that is going to do it for me. Again, thank you so much for coming out and checking out the unboxing of the Bravo. This was a lot of fun. And I will probably put this up on YouTube once the 24 hours expire, and then I can. But also, when I finally get everything mapped out, I will totally do a YouTube video showing my settings and how I did it, both for this and the Honeycomb, now that I've kind of got a matching set here. And so that way you guys can avail yourselves of that help if you guys get one yourself. But I highly, highly, highly recommend this thing. This is amazing. I'm already in love with it, and I haven't even done a fly with it yet. So, yeah. Peace. I keep forgetting that the camera's not on me. Make sure to check out my stream if you can. Also, eat good. Yeah, exactly. No, definitely Excessive Simmer. I will check you out. In fact, I'm gonna do you one better right now, my friend. Go and check out and follow Mr. Excessive Simmer. There's his link to his channel, and we're gonna go ahead and give him some follows and get you. We're gonna get you some followers. We're gonna get you set up, dude. So. Are you going to show yes, I will show how I do the setup in FSU IPC. I'll go through the whole kit and caboodle in the YouTube video I do. Just once I know how to set this up well, I'll do a video probably during my vacation here on how to set this up. So, but yeah, this thing is super cool. Super cool. I'll be streaming again on Wednesday, 6:30. We'll actually do a flight with this guy. Not sure what that will be. The next thing, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. until midnight Pacific. We're doing a special New Year's Eve stream. We're gonna kick 2020 out and make sure it does not come back. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna do the last hurrah of Twitch Sings. It's gonna be a fun stream, guys. You'll want to come by and check that out. And anyone that wants to join in on Twitch Sings, be my guest. The more the merrier. We're gonna try and make it a party. So. It's not going to be just the Moose show. It's going to be a whole bunch of people, hopefully. So we'll see you guys then. Friday we'll be doing FNO. Saturday I'm not sure what it's going to be. It might just be trucking. It might be just simming. It's probably not going to be a double stream day because I'm streaming on Thursday too, and so I don't want to make my week crazy. Sometimes a little bit less is more. So push it off the flat Earth. Yes, with I'll take it via my chemtrails and push it off the flat Earth. That's good. So, all right. So you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm gonna go find someone, see if we can raid someone now. Actually, so we'll.